Morning, good people. How are you wherever you are in the world? If you're in America, if you're in Africa, if you're in China, the Chinese, hi, hi, hi. I love you for certain reasons. Um, this morning, I want to wrap up on the kids that went missing from Cape Town. And I think they went missing for a month, Vanessa and Kimberly. These are my observations. And mainly, I'm going to just things that we learned from this whole Vanessa and Kimberly family saga. I'll call it the Kimberly and family saga. We've so many things happened, so many things, unknown things are happening. And we all don't know. We're just hearing. It's like I'm reading a story. But this is what I have learned from this whole saga. I'm going to start firstly to just give a little bit of advice to all the socialites. If people come to you with their problems, please, 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 be it you've got so many followers on your platform, kana munhu akauya kwauri ane their problems, learn as a person that's going to lead that problem, kana uti that investigation or that issue. Learn kuti as a socialite, stick kune the subject. Secondly, be objective on the matter because people have trusted you with their stories. Avapenge vanhu, they have trusted you guys with their stories. So the only thing that you can do is be objective. Don't start taking my sides. Don't be subjective because the more you are recovering whatever nyaya that's gonna come, pachaita some things that might not please you or things that do not go hand in hand with the way you do. Probably maybe in this case, parenting skills akasiyana siyana. But if someone comes to you on a different way of parenting their kids, it doesn't mean kuti they are bad parents. Zvangosiyana. So stick to the subject matter. Don't be subjective and take sides. Even people vari kuona on the program can see kuti already munhu ari kutungamira nyaya yacho atove subjective. We've heard it on the Kimberly and Vanessa issue. We've heard it pana Livingstone case. So I'm glad I thought, kuti, let me come and just address it. Please, 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 stay muri objective on the matter all the time when you are helping people nema stories avo. Secondly, we all as people need to understand kuti every individual, they are entitled to their personal lives. Zimbabweans, I want you to learn this. I know it's difficult kuti takakura in a country that's messed up, a country that does not have democracy, a country where freedom of expression or freedom of speech is not allowed. But in this world, yakagadzirwa naMwari, if you are so much exposed in the world, you understand kuti munhu wese ane kodzero ye freedom of expression ne freedom to their own privacy. It doesn't mean kuti if I come ndikaenda nhasi ndonoti izvoni tete zuva ndaita maproblems and then tete zuva ndovaudza maproblems angu, hazvireve kuti ivo vandibetsere ndofana kutaura all my skeletons angu in my wardrobe. No, it is not like that. Don't abuse the vulnerable people that approach you people for help. Munhu anotendera to their privacy. If my Vanessa comes on the platform and says, I need my kids to be found, my kids are missing, vana vari kumisa, zvekuti akazvara vana 10 kana 20 kana 30 kana 50, it's irrelevant to the matter on the table. We should not judge my Vanessa kuti she lied because akaita mwana. What's that child going to do with the kids running away? She's got her own reasons. Now the whole family is messed up because of one story that she thought ndikuda kutraya kutsvaka vana. For the certain reasons, she was hiding away from my family members. Now the whole world knows that she's got her own child that she was really, really wanting to keep as a secret. As for me, I'm taking it kuti for healthy reasons, and my boy munoroya. So why would I get surprised if someone says, kuti I didn't want people to know kuti I've got my child? And people are entitled to their secrets. If they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about it. We can't force people to talk. The world doesn't operate like that. We are in a democratic world where everyone is entitled to their privacy and they are entitled to freedom of expression. Thirdly, I want to educate Zimbabweans back home. MaZimbabweans ari kumba, we've got your families, tinema families akaenda ku diaspora. This is one thing that I want you guys to understand. Vanhu vagere ku diaspora, things are not easy. Zvinhu zvakaoma. Musafunge kuti people vakacross a border, they start picking up money from the trees. Ukaona a family with 5 members, in the case of Vanessa and the mom, kuti that lady and her husband could even afford to take their kids to a local school inokwanisa kutombobhadharwa certain fees. A lot of Zimbabweans vari muno South Africa vanoendesa vana kuma free schools. Muzinberg High, probably they pay maybe 1,000 or 800. Pane a certain amount of money that they pay. But ukataona a parent achitobvisa that money muno South Africa, it's a lot of money. That's one thing that you people need to understand. Kuenda kuchikoro, the kids vanotoenda netransport. If the father doesn't have a car, it means kuti transport inohaiwa kuti vaende kuchikoro ikoko. Vanhu vari muno South Africa tiri kugara tiri 10-10 2020 mudzimba. Musafunge kuti kana vanhu vachitumira ma-parcels kuZimbabwe vanhu vakagarika. The situation in South Africa is even hard. And there's one thing I just want to clear to every parent ane mwana and also learn from this. Kana une mwana ari muno South Africa ari kudzidza right now. Chero ane paper, kana asina paperwork. I know kuma lower grades your kids can go kunodzidza vasina ma paperwork. But the minute yaanonyora metric akuenda ku university. Ku university akuendwe nemwana asina permit. Ku university akuendwe nemwana asina paperwork iri in order. Ku metric you can get away nekuita mugweja kana kuita mkwirikwiri. But ku university you need your paperwork to be right. And kana wangochidzidza mai vako vasati vakutorera passport. By the time Vanessa was writing, passports dzaita $300 ku Zimbabwe, 315. I remember I got my daughter's 315 and I had to pay another extra 100 for favors. Ekuti ma forms apinde mkati. So you needed exactly $500 kuti uwane passport ku Zimbabwe. Besides that, you need a study payment. After wapedza study payment, you need kutora medical aid for the whole year. After watora medical aid, you need insurance yekuti mafunds munao mwana paanenge achigara. So you need someone anokwanisa kudeposita mari into the account yamuchano provider kuti this is the person that's going to look after the money. It's not easy. My universities egu South Africa anodura. I will not lie to you. When I was making a decision kuti mwana wangu aite medicine in South Africa abva ku Zimbabwe, we ended up opting kuti akaenda ku Asia. It worked out to be cheaper. But ini mai vake ndaive ndiri muno Cape Town. But it was more expensive for me kuti mwana wangu aende pa UTC, University of Cape Town, UCT. We ended up akuenda ku China. So don't think kuti ma-universities ari muno South Africa, they're cheap. And kana mwana chero wangochidzidza kunoku form 1 form 2 kusvika matric, paunopinda kuuniversity une Zimbabwean passport unonzi you are a foreigner kuuniversity, so your fees inosiyana nema-local candidates. That's one thing that you need to learn. I thought for every parent ane mwana mu-matric, you should learn this. Previously, if you check behind, I have videos that I was given by students that are going to universities, applying. Like nowadays, Poland has opened. It's easier for kids to go to Poland. It's easier for kids. Russia, it's only kwakazoita hondo. It was also easier. China has opened. And those zvikoro, they are cheaper than muno South Africa. That's what you need to understand. Datenda hangu. Lastly and not least, again, I don't know how they say it in English, but I want you guys to understand, why was I making so much noise about this whole story? I do not think it is honestly fair, Kuti. Inini as a parent, or Iwewe as a parent, the person that's listening to this video, Kuti, after 21 years, uchichengeta mwana wako, guys. We all know how painful it is kuchengeta vana. And then just because the kids have decided to be naughty, vana vasikana vanoita musikanzwa. Vana vakomana vanoita musikanzwa. Vanhu vese vanogara muSouth Africa, you know how difficult it is to raise vana vedu muno muSouth Africa. It doesn't matter kuti vari kuenda kuchechi kana kuti vakaita sei vakakirwa mudzimba. But the minute vanobuda kuenda kuzvikoro, it is not easy because vanenge vari under the influence of other kids that are crazy. But I honestly feel why even up to now I am putting this video is to justify kuti there is no way inini as a parent ndakarwadziwa kuchengeta mwana wangu I can discredit another parent kuti atadza kuchengeta mwana wake for 21 years. My Vanessa and Baba Vanessa, they've been looking after those kids. Kids that everyone in the community is saying, vana vari right, vana vari presentable, vana vari well-mannered. And then after 21 years, then you come on social media and want to discredit that parent because she's a bad parent. After 21 years, ndakudza mwana. 2 months vana vangu go missing. I am so worried. I can't sleep. Ndrukuchema. I'm stuck. And then I try to get help. And the world, you want to turn against my Vanessa and say, my Vanessa is not a fit parent. Why don't you start looking at Kimberly as a person? She's the culprit in all this. She thinks she's an adult. She's the one that's running the whole show. And then we want to discredit Maivake. I don't think that's fair, Zimbabweans. Chero muchituka iwo zviri nani, chero muchifunga, chero musingagone kufunga. But sit down kana wakambozvara mwana and think kuti for 21 years, that lady has been trying her best to even give her kids a better life than a whole lot of other vana vatiri kuona muno South Africa. And then you want to discredit her because she's an unfit mother. Mazimba, itai serious. Pane dzimwe nyaya dzinojokeka nadzo nedzimwe dzisingajokeke. Inini kuna mai Vanessa, I prayed for you. I feel your pain as a parent. I don't know how I would feel if my daughter was to wake up and say, Mama, I don't want to see you. It's painful. It is completely painful for every parent. After 21, no matter how badly as a parent, I'm just thinking, Kuti, no matter how bad as a parent I can be, for my child to disown me in front of the world And then the world doesn't even give me the support. What wrong has that lady done? We can do better, guys. I honestly think we can do better. Kana pane hama or shamwari dzamaikimi, I think this is the time you need to prove that you can show her love than all the lunatics that are on the platform. I think a whole bunch of people that are saying, hey, the mother had a problem or what, yeah, lunatics. Amuna hunu. You cannot disown a parent. Munoziva kuti kuchengeta vana kunorwadza sei. And then you have the audacity to come and disown a parent. Achengeta 21 years, vana vake in hardship. People going to Dubai. 2022, people are going to go to Dubai for soccer. We are definitely going to go to Dubai for soccer. People go to Dubai kunoshanda. But if you want to do the shortcuts, it backfires. Kana uchida kunoita prostitution, where you make choices. Adults make choices. Just like now, Kimi wants to stay in the streets. Mwana akakura ari very comfortable. Afunga kuti ndoda kumbotesta ma streets. She thinks she's tough. She thinks she's gangster. But she's going to learn a hard way kuti life is not about being a gangster. Life is about planning your life carefully and living it. And then I'm still wanting to know, there are people that are saying Kimberly she's running away from a boyfriend kunoku Cape Town. That's why she is so adamant about andiskuda kudzoka Cape Town. Because it's a love affair relationship yake with some older men that they were dating and they stole from her. That's what the story is saying. That's why she doesn't want to come to Cape Town. But Vanessa, Zimbabwe, please have some remorse to a family, a mother and father that are going through a terrible situation with their family. We can't discredit the mother and father because they are bad parents when everyone that's meeting those kids is saying, they are good kids. They are good kids. So why are you disowning them? The good kids that got so comfortable in their comfort zone and now they can do all shit they want. That's what South African vana South Africa do. They think, hey, we've got my rights do. Ndakati mai vaKimberly ndaimurova Kimberly uya maizviona ndaizvipira kugara mujere ndamurova ini semai vake. I'm telling you, you cannot embarrass a parent like that in front of the whole world. Akagonekana kuti thank you mama. She's also going to be a parent. Let her be, let her enjoy the jolo that she's thinking. She's one day going to be a parent as well. Guys, stay blessed. I just need to go. We'll talk about this sometime, some year. I think a life really long, but unfortunately, I'm a little bit tied up kutindegare and do a life. So I love you all. Pray. Those that are in my corner, please pray for my Kimi. Please just pray. Send a prayer. May she find comfort in these trying times. May the family find a solution, please. Because it ain't easy on any mother. I love you guys. Thanks so much and stay blessed.